prepared food section, which I basically live in Whole Foods, okay? She comes, and there she is, and I look at her, I go, hey, bar girl. She goes like this. She goes, hey. I go, that's the wrong one. And she got all disappointed. She goes, really? She comes running over. Is that the wrong one? That's the one I like. I go, no, I'm just kidding. That's the right one. I said, you did a good job, okay? You passed the bar test. She goes, well, what do I get? She was being playful. I said, you get to go out with my friend over here. No. And the look of disappointment in her face was unbelievable. So, okay. You know, I mean, it was just, I played with her. And I took her out. Because I played with her, and when I took her out, guess what I brought her? Another kind of bar. I was bar guy. She was bar girl. We were Larabar couple, is what we were. I mean, that's what you do in that situation. By walking away, you're showing her that you're confident. You're a confident guy that walked away. You gave her a task. People have to complete tasks. Women are really good at to-do lists. I just gave her a to-do list. In the supermarket, she did it. She came over, she did a checklist with me. It's about being playful. You can learn how to be playful everywhere you go. In a video store, I've done this in a video store over and over and over again. You walk over, I see a woman with a video, I look at her, I go, you don't want to rent that. She goes, why? I go, you just don't. I go, it's brutal. I said, what type of movies do you like? I just kick back and listen. She just starts telling me, and I'm gathering information. I can go anywhere from there. Open-ended conversation. What type of movies do you like? What type of food do you like? You're in a wine shop. A woman's looking at a bottle of wine. You look and go, hey, is that Merlot good? She goes, I don't know. I'm thinking of trying. I said, what do you usually drink? Boom. There's the information. You can go anywhere with information. Information is key to everything. Everything in life is about the information that you gather, so why use a pickup line? A pickup line doesn't take you anywhere. And escalating attraction, very simple. Listening. That's what I call it. Listen to her, pay attention to her, get details, and you will escalate more attraction than you've ever had in your entire life. And you can do this everywhere you go. Every situation. I can rattle off 25 openers right now in situations. You name it, I can come up with it. The zoo. You can just walk up to a woman and go, man, I wonder what it's like to be behind bars like that. I kind of remember from a few years ago when I was in the county jail, but I always wonder what it's like to be in the zoo. I mean, anywhere. It's always about being playful. In a record store, CD store. Walk over there. She's looking at music and go, oh my God, I was thinking about getting that. What have you heard about that? The Apple store. Oh my God, is that the new thin laptop? Is that cool? I said, how is it so far? It's always about a question. She's looking at dessert in a dessert place. You can look at it and go, is that good? You're sitting in a restaurant. She's sitting down next to you in a restaurant with a group of her friends. You're staring at her meal. She looks at you. You look at her and go, can I have a bite? And she'll be like, what, are you kidding? I go, come on. Don't you share? Didn't your mother teach you to share? Sometimes they'll give you a bite. Most of them they'll actually give you a bite. A woman's drinking something in a bar, okay, and I look at her and go, I'm thirsty. Can I have a sip? She goes, no, get your own drink. I said, come on, I just want a sip. I can't order a sip. I can't walk up to the bartender and go, bartender, can I have a sip? I mean, there's a million things you can do in situations. And as for bar, how many of you guys like to go to bars? Okay. 3 bar openers I'm going to give you right now, okay, that you're going to use and work like a charm every single time, okay? I don't like bars, but this works every single time. The first one is what I call the ultimate social proof in a bar. Get your cell phone out, get your friend's cell phone out. Basically, see a group of girls you want to talk to. A group of girls. That's right, guys. You got to go into a group of girls. Don't wait for her to walk to the bathroom because every other guy's waiting for the same thing. And then you just bump into each other. 6 guys bumping into each other as the girl walks to the bathroom. Only one of you ends up standing, and he's the one who talks to her. The rest of you fall down like bowling balls, right? Bowling balls. So what do you do in a bar? The ultimate bar opener. What you do is you have your friend text you this. Make sure you take his name out of your phone book. You don't want it to come from Jim, okay? The text is this. HMMM ... Last night was very interesting, ... Maybe later, another drink, smiley face. Call me, okay? So, what this is a very interesting text message, and it works like charm. It's the most ridiculous thing in the world. You want to see 3 girls talk about sex within the first 15 seconds you approach? It works every time. You look at this, you look at your phone, right? Here, you grab your phone like this, you look at it, and you head it to Jim. What is this, right? Jim looks at it and goes, I don't know. He goes, let's go ask them. You look at the 3 girls, come over here for a second, I got to ask you something, right? They all come walking over. Dum-diddy-dum, here we go. Somebody asks us something, right? Because you say, come here, people come. Homeless people do it all the time. Come here. I'm not talking to that homeless person. You go like this. I'm not giving her money. Come here. What? You do it all the time, man. So you trigger off a natural response, okay? You go, come here. You go, I got to ask you girls a question. And they go, what? And they're expecting some boring thing. You got boring. You don't got boring coming up your sleeve right now. You got beyond interesting. Because bar is all about game, and it's all about having fun, right? And most girls are so sick and tired of guys coming over and go, you having a good time? Oh, God, Mr. Having a good time guy, right? Conversation goes nowhere from there. You come here often? Oh, what did you see that from Looking Mr. Goodbar in the 70s, that movie? I mean, it's brutal. So you walk over there and you go, listen, I got to tell you something. Before I show you my telephone, and I'm not going to compare my phone with your phone, okay? It's none of that. But I need your opinion, okay? And before I tell you, I got to tell you this one thing. Last night I went out with this girl on a date, glass of wine, hour and a half, that's it. Typical first date. Nothing. I didn't think any chemistry, didn't even think about her really all day long. Don't even know if we even liked each other. Didn't kiss, nothing. I just got this text 2 minutes ago, and you know what? I really don't know what the hell to make of it. What do you make of it? And you hand it to them. And man, they pass that phone around like hot potatoes, okay? And one of them will always say all the time, booty call, right? It always comes up, oh man, she wants you tonight, booty call. Then you look at her and you challenge her, and you look directly in her eyes like alpha male does, okay? Like a strong guy goes, why, is that what you do when you have booty call? And you can, and then, if you do it, and you've got to sell it. You've got to sell it strong, okay? Because then if you sell it strong, then her friends go, yeah, Mary, tell them how you do booty call. Right? And then all of a sudden you go, yeah, Mary, tell me how you do booty call, okay? Because you know what, if I ever hook up with you, I got to know this thing, right? Boom, put yourself in that situation. Then Mary starts talking about her booty call. Her friends start cracking up. Then she throws another friend under the bus, and you just sit there with your arms folded, and you just throw some words in there, and you got a 35-minute conversation going. And it's amazing. But not only that, you've just created something. One of them will like you. Usually the one that you like. Not only that, they're going to wonder what the hell you did in that hour and a half to get a woman to text you the very next night. They're going to wonder what you did on that date. Who are you? It's like you're Batman or something all of a sudden, right? They're going to think and go, my God, what did this guy do to make this girl basically text me after an hour and a half? They're going to wonder about you. They're going to keep looking at you. You watch this, okay? I've done this with students at boot camps over and over again. And you see the one girl just keep looking at the guy like this, and you can see her thinking it out. What is this guy about? You know, because you're also being very confident and funny in that situation. That's what you do in a bar. Another thing you do in a bar is this, and this is the ultimate because this gives you guys everything to talk about. And I love this one. I did it in the London boot camp, and it was a fucking blast. Hotel Sanderson in London, one of the nicest places in London, hottest women in London. The guy looks at me because I can't approach them. I said, watch this, okay? This is what I want you to do. I want you to walk over to her, look directly in her eyes, goes, you were checking me out. Just call her out on her shit. Because she was checking him out. Walk over here, you're checking me out. You know, I know why you didn't come over to me. You suffer from approach anxiety.